please subscribe. And to all my regulars, good morning. I hope you all have a great day. I am just going to finish up some dishes here, and then I'm going to start my crock pot. I started a few weeks ago, middle of August, a fall transition menu planning for my family for dinner, and we're in full swing of fall. Not quite fall, it's the 21st, it's the 15th, but it's already starting to feel like fall outside. It is cold enough where my children had to have coats this morning and a hat, because my teenager does get cold or easier. And I am going to be doing a nice crock pot sticky ribs today. Nice barbecue to warm your soul. We're going to do it with buttery baked potatoes. I'm going to put them in the oven because I'll be doing my ribs in my crock pot. I'll be making a semi-homemade barbecue sauce and adding some brown sugar to the recipe, which makes it stick. And the ribs come out very good. They come out sweet and they melt in your mouth, along with all the vegetables. I'm putting in some onion. Just about rinsed out. Grab my wiping sponge. Got my colander because I'm going to be using some garden fresh tomatoes with my barbecue sauce that I make semi-homemade. Nice clean sink, always makes me happy. Give a quick wipe down on my countertop. Got some tomatoes from my in-laws' garden, which I'll use up first. And to be rinsed. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to have for my lunch today. I love tomato sandwiches. The other one is past its prime. Give them a good rinse. There. I'm going to get my crock pot plugged in. My husband is home. He will be doing a Zoom, I believe. I'm not quite exactly sure. Staff meeting with his office soon. So you may hear him from time to time in the background. I have my crock pot preheating to low. I don't want it on high. If I were to put some potatoes in the crock pot, I would put it to high. So for at least 2 to 3 hours, so they have enough time to get nice and tender. Let's put you down. So finishing up, giving a quick wipe down here. Got my cutting board. 1 medium onion. I usually only use half, and then I'll save the other half to go on my sandwiches for lunch, or I'll make soup. I love making French onion soup this time of year. I'll have to do a video of the French onion soup when I make it. I've done it in the crock pot, where I let this onions soak in my homemade broth all day long. Use some good bread. I like crusty bread, like hard rolls or geyser rolls. And you can use any kind of cheese you like. I prefer either American cheese slices or provolone. I'm going to cut the onion right in half. Use the bigger half. Okay. Just watch your fingers. I'm getting new glasses. And the end of October, my eyes are getting bad again. So I know my prescription's old. So I'm extra careful so I don't accidentally nick my finger while I'm cutting. Now I'm going to be putting some of this pile into the crock pot and then some into the bowl with the barbecue sauce mixture that I'll be doing. Still learning my camera angles. I'm hoping to get my own laptop so I can use an SD card on my Nikon that I have and record my cooking through my Nikon and then just upload it to the computer. I don't want to use my husband's computer, that's for work, or my children's computer, that's for their schooling. It's not appropriate. Okay, I'm going to use half into the crock pot like this. And then I'm going to put half into a bowl. Let me rinse my hands. If your eyes start burning you as you're mincing, there's a couple of tricks you can do. You can rub your hands on the stainless. It'll stop the burning and the eye watering. You can also hold your breath, but that can be kind of difficult at times. So hold your breath while you're cutting. Give your board a quick rinse before you go on to your next vegetable. Onto the barbecue sauce. Cut the top off very thin so you don't waste any of the tomato. I put the tops out for my blue jay because blue jay love tomatoes. And I think chipmunk do too. Thought I seen a chipmunk take off. This one's from my in-law's garden. I've made homemade spaghetti sauce a few times with his fresh garden tomatoes. So yummy. To save one of them for my lunch later. Love tomato sandwiches. I have extra ham from the spiral ham that I did on Sunday, so I may make a ham and cheese melt. Nice and rinsed off. I'll be right back. I got my brown sugar. I'm going to add to the crock pot. I'm actually going to put it in my bowl, not the crock pot. I just realized I said crock pot. About a cup. Loosely packed. I'm going to add about a tablespoon ketchup. Because I don't use Worcestershire sauce. I don't like it. No one in my family does. I'm going to use the rest of the bottle of this barbecue sauce. And rinse my meat off and wash my hands. My last tomato up there. I'm going to get out my garlic. About a tablespoon. I'm going to season the ribs with some garlic. And then I'm going to use my fresh black cracked pepper. Again, about a tablespoon. Kind of eyeball it. Also season the beef with it. The meat is a nice big pork ribs. Just a little bit of chopped onion. If I had some fresh garlic, I would put some slits into the ribs and stuff the slits with fresh garlic. Makes them very tender and juicy that way. I'll grab my wooden spoon, which is in the right bowl for a change. I'm going to mix all the ingredients. This is a fairly easy recipe. Not a lot of chopping unless you prefer to use a lot of fresh ingredients. You can also add bell peppers if you have them on hand. I'm going to put the meat into the crock pot. I have a picky eater in the house who doesn't like barbecue sauce, but I wrap hers in foil. Nice and tight, like the foil food packets that you make over the campfire or grill. And I put it into the crock pot with the rest of the barbecue sauce. And I put this into our crock pot now. Make sure everything is out of the bowl. This is what the Crockpot ribs look like at this time. Please subscribe, and if you haven't already, please like my video. Please tell your friends and family, and spread the word to subscribe to Suzanne Ridgway at Let Us Eat with Cook Clean and Family. I will be transitioning middle of November to a winter menu, which I've already started planning on Pinterest. You can look me up on Pinterest under Suzanne Poulin Ridgway, and please follow me. I'm also on Instagram under Suzanne Scenes Photography because I also do photography. I do nature photography. So you can also look me up on Facebook as well for my photography page. I upload weekly photos that I have taken within the area that I live in New York State. Have a great day.